Welcome back to Let's Play my custom hood Sample Valley. Um, Today we are going to be playing the Dunn family. Um, they have a different last name, but I consider them the original Dunn family. Um, this this household is so chaotic, so I'm excited to jump in. This is their home. It is much like the Ferguson's home, but I did renovate it a little bit. So you walk in, here's the entryway. There's cribs in the entryway. Um, there's really no place to put these babies, and I am not one to put cribs upstairs and have my Sims go back up and down stairs all the time. It's like pretty annoying. So I like to keep the crib nearby the fridge. Then you come in, and then this is the living room. Um, this is recently renovated. So Elizabeth actually likes the color orange, and yeah. So I kind of wanted to go for some more like orangey tones, and it's kind of giving like a little bit of a boho vibe, more like cozy boho vibe. And then this is the original kitchen that because this was her mom's house. This is the original kitchen that her mom had, so she hasn't done anything to it yet. I might renovate it, but I kind of want to keep it the way it is, low key. Here's a picture of her mom and her mom's new husband, Rodney. These two are passed away now, but yeah. Elizabeth took over the house after they passed because she is the oldest. Plus, she has so many kids. She has 5 kids. So, but this is the living room. As you can see, there are boxes in this corner, and like my headcanon is that they just got done like renovating, and so they still have a few things left to unpack, but they're slowly but surely getting there. Um, yeah, and then this is Elizabeth with Emily. Elizabeth was a part of the sorority when she was in college, and this is where she met Emily. Emily was also a part of the sorority, but yep, and they're really close friends. This is the dining room, and then down over here is like a kid playroom. And then I haven't really done much with the upstairs, except I added this extension, added 2 extra rooms because they have so many kids. And then at the top floor, this used to be Charlotte's old room. So here's Charlotte, and then Charlotte with Ricky Cormier or Cormier. But yeah, not much is going on up here. Maybe when the toddlers age up, I'll probably give them some rooms up here. But yeah, currently this is the household. Um, we are playing with Elizabeth, and we're playing with Trevor. So they actually have a very interesting family dynamic. So these two are like a toxic couple, I would say. So she keeps cheating on him, and he keeps cheating on her. So as you could see, she's pretty angry with him. She loves Trevor. I don't think she will ever stop loving him, but they have like a love-hate relationship. He's also a little bit mad at her, but he loves her. So they're not doing the best at the moment, but I think they're working on it for the kids. So they're kind of co-parenting at the moment. So Elizabeth is the child of Marie and Nathan. And so just to have a little bit of a backstory, Marie and Nathan got together and they had 2 kids. They had 2 kids. They had Elizabeth and then they had Charlotte. Let me go to the family tree. They had Elizabeth, they had Charlotte. Or Elizabeth, then they had Charlotte. And then Nathan went on to have 3 more kids with a lady he was messing around with. But Then Elizabeth ended up having 5 kids with Trevor. So in there, and all these years since college, because they've been together since college, and all these years since college, they have been on and off, and they had triplets first, and then they had twins second. So they have lots of kids in between all of these little dramatic things that's happened to them. And Charlotte went on to marry Lucia, so they're moved out and they're in their own apartment. But that's her younger sister. But Elizabeth has these 5 kids with Trevor. Just to kind of go over a little bit about Elizabeth. So she is kind of like my strong goth girl. That was supposed to be her vibe. Is that she loves to work out. So her hobby is actually in fitness. And so I wanted her to be like a fit, batty goth girl. And she actually runs a business. She owns the gym. And there she actually trains a bunch of people. So she's actually a personal fitness trainer as well. So her lifetime wish is to earn 10K as a personal fitness trainer. So she owns the gym. She's a personal trainer. It says she doesn't have a job, but that's what she does on the side while she takes care of her kids. She got a lot of help by Rodney before he passed away. But then after he passed away, she didn't have any support because at this time, Trevor and her were split up. So here is Elizabeth's memories. She grew up pretty well. She had a lousy birthday party. Then, she's got memories with her sister. Then she burnt hot dogs. Then she snuck out with her friend. And then she messed around with a townie at the time. Had a first woohoo with Ricky. Did things with him. And then when she was a teenager, her mother and her father broke up. And then they moved out. She moved out with her mother and her sister, and they bought this house. Her dad went to go live with the town Casanova, Saul. So then after that, they kind of became estranged, and she didn't really have a good relationship with her father. She had a better relationship with her mother and was very supportive with her at the time. So she's definitely a mama's girl, and she definitely tried to, she's struggling a little bit with her parents breaking up and everything, being so young and all of that. So yeah, she actually dated Ricky while she was a teenager, yada yada. She got some scholarships and she went to college. Then she messed around with another random townie. She explored herself a little bit in college. So she is straight, but she kind of started messing around with Emily because they were kind of best friends, and she was like, let's go on a date, and they kissed and everything, but nothing really ended up happening. So she realized that she doesn't like girls. So she was exploring a little bit, and then she met Trevor at the beginning, but then kissed him and then woohooed with him. And then Meadow was kind of, I don't remember at this point, but our girly here, she's not the nicest sim. So she was getting into fights and stuff in college. So her and Meadow did not get along. She made out with Trevor. She fought Meadow a couple more times. Then her dad actually got engaged. Her mom actually also got engaged. And then she actually has a bad reputation because she's really a mean sim. She fell in love with Trevor. She graduated. And then she moved back in with her mom. And then she messed around with DeMarcus, whatever. Then her mom got married, and shortly after her mom got married, she passed away. So then all that was left in the house was Elizabeth and Rodney, who was her stepdad. She was messing around with Isaac as well, and she fell in love with him. And then around this time, she rekindled with Trevor again. So after they graduated, they kind of kept in touch, but also didn't, because Trevor actually went on to get into a relationship with one of my other Sims in my town, Aria. And Elizabeth actually never dated Trevor. She just kind of did some things in college, fell in love with him, and then they kind of just went their separate ways. But then after college, he was messing around with Aria, got her pregnant, and then was messing around with Elizabeth and got her pregnant. And so ultimately, he decided to get with Elizabeth. Trevor's kind of a player boy. He don't know what he wants. He's kind of getting like pulled between two girls. Like, and he just kind of was like, I guess I'll get with Elizabeth, whatever. So he got engaged with Elizabeth. Then they had their triplets. And then after they had their triplets, she was still seeing other men, and he was still seeing other women. Like, they, like, all around, they are a very toxic couple. Like, they just don't know exactly what they want. As you can see, she's a pleasuresome, so she just likes to go with the flow, and he's very much so the same. These memories are from her dad's other children. They were not doing very well in school, and actually because of that, they got taken away from Child Protective Services, whatever. Then she decided that she wanted to open her first business and open the gym, so she did that. Then she had two more kids, and then right here is at her child's birthday party, her triplets' birthday party. She actually did some stuff with Isaac, and then she got caught cheating by Trevor. So then these two were arguing for the longest time, of course, in front of the kids. Then they decided ultimately to break up. They actually fought each other. They became enemies, and then they broke up with each other, and he moved out for a while. So he was kind of like living on his own, and she was living with Rodney, and then, like, Rodney was basically helping her with the kids while she was running her business, and everything was going pretty okay at that point until, then her father passed away. So his kids got taken, and then her father passed away. All these memories are her sister, whatever. And then her stepdad, Rodney, passed away. She was doing pretty good up until this point, until he passed away. And then she was like, oh no, I'm alone with 5 kids. They're very young too. I don't know what I'm going to do. And as you can see, Ivan took this stuff hard. He was going through it. That's her son. He was going through it. He just witnessed his mom cheating on his dad. And at his birthday party, by the way, it's crazy. And then now his grandpa died. And he is kind of neglected in a way, because Elizabeth is very much so like trying to survive. She's trying to keep up with the house. She's trying to run her business. She's trying to make sure her children are, have all their skills and they're taken care of. And in this process, she's kind of neglecting the older kids because she's got to take care of these toddlers. And she's also having issues with her baby daddy. So there is a lot of tea. Then after that, her and Trevor decided that it would probably be best for him to move back in, because she said she needed a lot of help with the kids. She said, you're going to come back home. We're going to co-parent. We're going to try to work this stuff out. And I need help with the kids. The other thing is, she probably woohoo with Isaac. She made enemies with Aria. So Aria is Trevor's ex-girlfriend. He left Arya for Elizabeth. So they don't get along very well. And then you can see that this is currently what happened. Her sister ended up getting married to her now wife, and her and Trevor are still not on the best terms because of everything that's happened. She really wishes for like a happy family. She wants to kind of do her own thing and have fun and everything, but she really just wants, like, in the end, to make a lot of money, have a big happy family, because she never got that when she was younger. So her traits are brave, over emotional, heavy sleeper, neurotic, lucky, and a social butterfly. And her favorite color is orange. But this over emotional trait, I kind of see it, and at least for her, as like depressed, because she struggles a lot. Like, she is a baddie, and she's pretty confident in herself, and she likes getting herself out there, but there's a lot of times, like, with all these issues that she's got going on, that she just feels pretty depressed. And she's just like, how did my life end up like this? She's also easily stressed, so like there's also that. But yeah, so but I would think that she also asked Trevor to move back in, because she was like, you know what, I need to put our differences aside. I want my kids to have a father, and I want that big happy family, like the one that I never got. And she also is about to age up in about 10 days, so I think she's getting older, and she's like, you know, not only do I need help with my kids, I really want them to have their father around. So she is struggling with this family, a family dynamic, plus they don't have very much money, so there is just a lot going on here. Very honestly, it's pretty stressful. All right, now we can take a look at Trevor. This is Trevor. Pretty much has the same memories, except his very first woohoo was with Arya, and then that's when he was also getting with Elizabeth. So you can see that he was doing stuff with Arya, then he had an affair with Elizabeth. Now, I know they did stuff in college, but because he was a townie, this is what the game remembers. But anyway, so after they graduated, Arya moved back into her parents' home and then had Trevor move in with her. They woohooed, and then he started seeing Elizabeth again. Then he had a job, then he got fired, and then that's when Harlow and Harper were born. So Harlow and Harper are his other two kids with Arya. They don't show up on the family tree for some reason, but they are his kids. Yeah, as you can see, he doesn't have a relationship with them. He does not even know his kids, because after after he lost his job and then the kids were born, he actually ended up going with Elizabeth. So he started seeing Elizabeth, kind of neglecting Arya, got engaged with Elizabeth, and then he ended up breaking up with Arya because he's like, yeah, you know what, tapping out, I don't want this relationship anymore. So then she was left with twins. So then he moved in with Elizabeth, and then was still seeing a bunch of ladies on the side. He actually fell in love with Meadow, and then this is when he was like messing around with Meadow, messing around with Elizabeth, and then he had his triplets. One of his lovers died. It's fine. Then for a while, he was just helping Elizabeth with the kids, blah blah blah, and then at the birthday party, that's when he caught Elizabeth cheating. So then they broke up. Then he moved out, and then that's when he was like still messing around with ladies. He's messing around with Meadow, and then Rodney passed away. So then after that, like, his son wasn't doing the best, so then he moved back in with Elizabeth. Then he got a job in architecture, but I kind of wanted it to be like construction for him. So he'd be like a little handy guy, and he's like, I could see him being like a blue collar boy. And then he was still going out. He's still going out with like other girls. So like, he's going out with Elaine, and then he fell back in love with Elizabeth and stuff like that. So that's where we are now. Trevor's kind of like a more chill sim. He's a popularity sim with a secondary in romance. But I think he just likes going out, hanging out with friends, kind of living his life to the best and to the fullest. And then like he's like kind of like a flirty sim as well. So he has excitable, flirty, he's insane, hopeless romantic, and virtuoso. So he's a very flirty sim, but he does eventually like he really wants to find somebody, but like I don't think he knows exactly what he wants, you know, because he's a little insane. So like he kind of lives life unpredictably. So like one moment he'll be with Elizabeth, next moment he'll be with a random girl. So it's like, yeah. So like my headcanon is he kind of goes with the flow. He's more of a chill sim. He think he wants to find love and settle down and whatever. It seems like it would be with Elizabeth, and I think he loves it. I think he cares and loves his kids and everything. But the other thing is like, is it that stable dad? He will show up for the kids. He will take care of them. But like he's not a very like stable dad. Like he kind of goes with the flow. And if he feels like showing up, he'll show up. And he kind of like doesn't stay in one place at one time. And he's not going to be that really awesome dad that like the kids really need. He's kind of in a way a deadbeat. He's in a way a deadbeat, go with the flow kind of guy. And he's like a blue collar dad. So his lifetime one is actually be job hopper, because like I just kind of see him as somebody who doesn't stay in one place for too long. But we'll see. He's very interesting. He's very mad at Elizabeth. Wow, you're gonna be disgusted by your own daughter. That's crazy. But yeah. And he's very unpredictable. Like, I don't know. So Ian, Ileana, and Ivan are triplets. Ileana's not doing very good. Ivan, actually all three of them really weren't doing the best, honestly. But Ivan is interesting because Ivan wants to see Isaac dead. Low-key. He wants to see the ghost of Isaac. He also has that over-emotional trait that he got from his mom. So we'll see where that takes it. But I can also honestly see him kind of blaming Isaac for all of the family issues, being like, you know, my daddy went away because of you, and just being really hateful towards him. Because the other thing is, he's also a pretty grouchy sim. So I could kind of see him being depressed, being like an angry child, and just like blaming all of these familial issues on like that on Isaac. Like his sister's pretty outgoing, pretty playful, and then his brother Ian is very active and outgoing. So he kind of has more of like Elizabeth's traits. They all got the brave trait. It's very interesting. Ileana is rebellious, and Ian is light sleeper. Ivan is over emotional. Ivan, ironically, is kind of like his mom, though. He's very active, outgoing, and neat, but very grouchy. Then you have the twins, Catherine and Kieran. They both are Tauruses, so they're pretty grouchy as well. Pretty playful. They kind of differ in personality a little bit, though. But they both, well, Catherine got the brave trait and Kieran got the heavy sleeper trait. So we're still learning about the kids, but Ivan is definitely gonna be the most interesting kid. I think his name is very fitting for him. So I could kind of see him being like just kind of like that person in history, the Ivan, you know, evil person. We'll see how it goes. But yeah, we can start playing now. Elizabeth just made breakfast for all the kids. The toddlers are awake now. We have 2 days until they age up, so we have to make their skills or get them their skills. She's in a pretty good mood, so I think we'll try to work on that today. We'll try to work on their skills. Oh, and Elizabeth has a secondary in fortune. Because I would think she would want to make a lot of money and build like a stable environment for her family. Bro. Not on the food, bruh. Not on the food. You wildin' for that. Alright, you can come use, clean, and take a shower, please. We need to get you in a good mood. Kids will not age up this round because I'm about to finish in one day. So we're only going to play one day with this family and then we're going to head out. And then actually I have only one more family to play after that, and then this rotation will be done. I know, the toddlers are not doing very well at all. I feel so bad. This family, all their kids are just not doing very well. She is pretty close to her kids. Like, she's the closest to Ileana, but she's not very close to Ivan and Ian. She's not even best friends with Ivan at all. He does want to have fun, so we'll have you play with your son. You can answer the phone. Don't ask me to go downtown. Good. Okay, Elizabeth wants to max my body skill and get a silver sales talent badge. But before we do that, it might be a good idea to probably clean up the house. Okay. I'm gonna let Trevor chill for a little bit because he likes to chill. Come enjoy. Oh, the maid's here, so I might have you eat again though. Why don't you come and grab a plate? She is like really in the red. She is not doing good at all. Neglected nightmare is crazy. She just wants attention. Like, honestly, Ian, Ileana, and Ivan want attention, and like she's the closest to her mom, but she's been neglected as of late just because her mom's been focusing on the toddlers more. She's not even friends with her dad. Yeah. So Trevor is closer to Ivan and Ian than he is with Ileana, so I think eventually they could get a pet or something. We could go here and have her do some jump rope. He also wants to jump rope. I think they're both into fitness. Both of them are into fitness, so that's cool. And he also wants to do jump rope. But he's into sports. If he's into sports, maybe we could get a basketball hoop for them. I think their mom was into music and dance, so she was she played violin a lot, so they are very attracted to this violin. Alright, we're gonna go use the bathroom and then we're gonna wait for these toddlers to wake up because we really gotta get going on these toddler skills. Oh, is he gonna show off? Attack? Why did you want to attack your brother? What's going on there? It's not even like you guys are that close. Like, you guys are not even in the negative. Okay. Genuinely, I think Elizabeth just wanted a man that, you know, would be a man and help her out with the kids, and so a man unlike her dad. And she got a very almost deadbeat, lazy man. They have very little money. Oh my god. Alright, and we're gonna teach her to walk. And I think she would say, Trevor, I really need you to get up and I need you to go get Kieran, please. He's crying. And he'd be like, oh, okay. And get up and get his son and then snuggle him. I think he would also teach him how to walk. Go, Ivan. Go. Go. What is Ivan's? Oh, interesting. So, according to Pleasant Sim's like zodiac aspiration thing, um, Ivan's gonna be a fortune sim. Ian and Ileana are gonna be popularity, and Catherine and Kieran are gonna be pleasure. And I don't know what their second or their hobby is gonna be, so their sub hobby. But I guess when they age up, I'll figure it out. Maybe we can invite over his half-sister and brother. Oh, they're hanging out. That's so cute. Oh, he's friends with Spencer. Let's see if we can get Harper over here. Invite household. Oh, Catherine. Oh, that is so cute. Oh, that was so cute. Let's do a joke. Alright, I'm gonna let the kids be up for a little bit, and then she's gonna go make some mac and cheese for everybody. Oh, I made best friends with his son. Might change Trevor's appearance, honestly. They're getting older. So I think it would be more fitting. And Elizabeth's too. You can go to bed. Elizabeth actually has some more energy. I think she would probably go out. Let's have her go to... I kind of want to go to the Fashion Plaza. Let's go. And her little beetle. She does need to go open her gym soon. Maybe I'll do that tomorrow or something. Took the day off. I do not mind my road replacement. I have not renovated any of my lots to replace the road. But anyway, so this lot is actually by Sammy Sundog, and I loved it so much. I thought it was really cool looking. I did rename it to kind of match my my town, but this is definitely by her, so she makes some really awesome lots. So I have a couple of her lots in my town, but yes, I do not take the credit for this at all. It is amazing. So she does want some jewelry, so we can buy her some jewelry, even though you really don't have money for this stuff. I don't know, maybe it looks a little strange, but I don't hate it. But we will be going over here to get a makeover. God, she spent all her money. Look at her, she ate. She is so pretty, oh my god. I like her new look. I think it's very interesting. Trevor's asleep. Kids are doing their homework. Sleeping. And she's awake. Wake up, please. Elizabeth is home. She's gonna make breakfast, even though it's like super late at night, but it's fine. We got one more day before they all age up. Or for these two age up. We're now in spring, so I'm getting ready to end the rotation for this, well, end this family. Almost done with this rotation. But I guess I'll wait till about 6 a.m. Wants to go on a date. Oh, you don't want your child to die. Well, I would hope he wouldn't die. Hopefully she's not too tired. Oh man, she is. Let's see if we can get this done. But maybe we can get Kieran done. Almost there, almost there. Woohoo! He did it! Hello, it is me from the future. So I realized that the video kind of abruptly ended because I got so focused on trying to make a thumbnail for this video that I just forgot to film the outro or the rest of the gameplay. And so what I might do is actually play like one more day in spring maybe, and we'll see what happens. She wants to woo in bed already. But yeah, if you're wondering, yes, this is why they're outside. This is why there's like boxes in the background. I moved them all outside. The kids are not doing too well. It's a Sunday. Perhaps we could. I feel like Elizabeth would totally go to work today and the kids would stay with their dad. As much as this sucks, but she is kind of tired, but I'm actually gonna cheat up her energy just so we can go make some money because they have no money. Barely any. Bye, kids! Welcome to Rise and Grind Fitness Center. I also got a new sky mod, so it looks a little different. Looks so nice. Alright, so here's the inside. You come in, there's like a register, and then you pay to be here pretty much, so you sign up for it. And then I've got some like workout equipment with some racks for your, you know, keys and like stuff like that. Jackets. Here's a place for you to wash your hands and get water and some TVs. And then we have the men's locker room and the girls' locker room. It's really small, but it's fine. And then I also have a sauna and then a private like workout room where you can do yoga or you could do like just working out. And then I also have a punching bag, so yep. Alright. We're gonna go ahead and open the business. So we have Matthew Picasso. It's our first customer. Screen him and let's do a basic sell. So she makes money from them being here, but she also makes money from training them. She got 50 simoleons from doing that, and then they leave for some reason, but we're still at rank 0. Not him crying. Dude, no. Let's greet Kome and maybe do a basic sell. Or not. We can greet him though. We got 58 simoleons from doing that. You have bolts with... Oh, you don't really like Goopy. But you have bolts with him? It's crazy. My god, you are so short. Faith Goody. She's such a queen. She eats. Oh. This girl just fell. I wonder if we can set price and like increase it. Let's do like 50. Alright, we can go ahead and close and then go home because I'm realizing at this point we are going to miss the twins' birthday. But she's on that grind. She has to do what she's gotta do. Look how pretty. So pretty, oh my god. Trevor is alone with the children. Oh, wants to flirt with Elaine. Oh, it's he. Okay, I see you. He is serving some breakfast. I hope we make it. You might be able to. We'll see. We're coming. I'm coming. I'm coming. I'm coming. She did not make it. God, there's too many kids. Oh, who's throwing? She's throwing the fit. She's throwing a fit. She wants to torment someone. Jeez. Boy, why are you not? Okay, let's just tickle him real quick. No, now I have to empty it. You know what? Thank you, Ian, for being responsible. I wonder if he would be sly. For a birthday party. And maybe he would invite Elaine. Low-key. Ooh, Meadow. Elaine. He would not invite Aria. Clarence can come. Steven can come. Oh, I can only invite two. It's fine. I'm gonna spawn Elaine over just so we can have some tea. Alright. We're gonna buy the twins. Look at him. He looks so like... Bruh. Oops, wrong one. He looks so like, bruh. I do not want to be doing this right now. Elizabeth should be here, but I forgot. That was their birthday. Ooh, wheel. Oh, look at that. It's a kind of a cute outfit. That's adorable. Bring Catherine, please. Here goes Catherine. Oh, she didn't get a cutscene. I guess she can only do one. Oh. Grew up badly. He grew up well. She grew up badly. Oh. No. Oh no. The girl is looking up at me like, why did you do this to me? Like, you made this my life? Like, how could you, bruh? Like, she has such a stale face, like, bro. Okay, I can only go up from here. Let's see what she got. She got Night Owl. She loves the color pink. Her brother got also over emotional. I don't think they would really care what what their kids wear, honestly. Her being in a fairy outfit's kind of cute because she likes the color pink, and you know. This is Catherine. She's gonna be really pretty when she gets older. Oh, look at her. She's like, why did I grow up like this? Why did I grow up in a family like this? And this is Kieran. He looks the most unique. Oh, why are you running at me? Who was yelling? Oh, it's Elaine. She isn't doing the best mentally. Maybe I can go to this room, right? Or actually, let's step outside. Then we'll call her over. I don't know if he's gonna make it in time. Oh, he doesn't even want to flirt with her anymore, but we're still gonna do it. And she's gonna go home. So never mind. Anyway, we're gonna go to sleep ourselves. All the kids are asleep finally. And everybody's asleep. We're just waiting on Elizabeth. Not really an eventful round, honestly. The only thing that really happened was the kids aged up, or the toddlers aged up, and then Elizabeth went to work. So yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna leave this part off. Look how beautiful. I also fixed the moon issue. It was great. Now it looks really good. But anyway, that is it for this round. I really hope you enjoyed the video. Next time we'll be doing another one of my families in the next rotation because after this family there is one more and then I finish off this round. I really hope you liked the video. If you did, please like and subscribe for more. And I will see you next time. Bye!